the Betboys. Starting with Batman, Sagan, FX, Walmy, and Jo.
No Robin in this team, though. Really
Yeah.
disappointed.
Yeah. That's a bit of a shame, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, this team has won a match so far. One match.
Yeah, let's not talk about this one.
Yeah, it's only halfway through the season, so there's still half to go. They definitely have the means to kind of come back into this, get out of that elimination bracket, back into at least kind of the mid-tier, so they kind of stay for next season at the very least, and I think that's probably what they're banking on for now.
Yeah.
And their best chance is against this team. Let's face it, both these teams looking at each other, thinking like they're the best chance they have of getting a win, an easy win at that.
Yeah, I think Betboys are definitely expecting to win. I don't think they expect to lose. But again, it was the same for Monkey Spanner, and look what happened to them. So.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the get-outs. We have Mega Play, Gist, Paco, Garel, and Pusk. And, you know, a pretty solid team, but haven't had too much luck this season. They were in last season as well.
Yeah, they were last season. Their first season was the season 2.
Yeah, they managed to stick it out, stay around the 3rd and 4th position in Tier 2. But so far, it's a stronger tier. Tier 2 this season has been a lot harder.
Yeah, it's much stronger than it used to be. So I think season 2 is probably the weakest it has been.
Yeah, it kind of seemed that way. We did have some weak links in Tier 2 especially, but this one's looking very promising, especially with the additions of Lotem. They've been doing very well for themselves.
Yeah, and I mean, like as we said, Betboys probably not expecting a loss today, but after what happened last time to Monkey Span, even though they picked a really silly carrier tricker, I still think like it's gonna give the other teams more respect towards get-outs than they had before. So
yeah, I think that'd be a good idea too, because they did show, despite that silly pick, they did very well for themselves. They played a very solid game.
They played solid.
They played like a great game. I'm like, wow, like this is what this team is capable of.
They played much better than they did before, so maybe they've been practicing a lot. So even though Monkey Spanner kind of got a silly pick, they're still well played. So.
Yeah. And here we go, straight into the picks and bans. No delays today. First up, we see a Nature's Prophet ban from Betboys. That's an interesting one to ban first. No doubt some sort of respect ban going on here.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. I don't know. I don't have info on this, but
I feel like no matter what, Nature's Prophet shouldn't really be that scary.
It depends. Like some teams really like to run it, but I don't think Get Out is one of them. So they probably just don't want to deal with it. But maybe they know something we don't.
I think they know something that no one else does, because it's kind of a very unexpected ban, that's for sure.
And Razor gets through for Get Out, which is what they used against Monkey Spanner last time.
Yeah.
And did pretty well with it, so I think they're pretty happy that Betboys gave it away.
Gave it away with the Nature's Prophet, no doubt.
Yeah, and like they didn't give the Brewmaster though. And I think Betboys like ran Brewmaster every single game. Maybe, I might be wrong about that, but they played it against us. I'm pretty sure they played in the previous match too. So it's a common pick that they like to use a lot, and I think they had kind of some success. Like their Brewmaster play was always doing fine. So
yeah,
and that was one of the mistakes also on our part, not banning it when they liked it so much. But we didn't.
Yeah.
You know.
Picking up that Razor first. Very, very solid start to Get Out's lineup. It's going to be interesting to see what Betboys is going to go with. Are they going to go with something interesting here?
Well, Viper is in the pool, but...
Viper.
Yeah, but against a Razor, it's...
Oh, yeah, well, they don't care, man. They're going to go straight for that Viper.
It's still fine, but it's just annoying. Like in the late game especially, Viper gets shut down pretty hard. As soon as Razor cannot get burst down as easily, then it's pretty difficult for Viper to do much.
Yeah, so. I can definitely see that for sure. Going to be up to how that game pans out there, how it gets to that stage in the late game.
Yeah, but
Viper can do a lot of work early on.
in the post too, but it's not the best hero against Razor either.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Death Prophet, okay.
Death Prophet, very nice pick up there. Very, very solid. Definitely the trend.
Yeah, that was
Shadow Shaman pick up as well. So we're kind of seeing everything we usually see.
Yeah. So well, I mean,
no surprise. It is the kind of like the best picks in the game currently.
Yeah, at least. For Koreans, that's the most.
It's their favorite.
Most valued heroes at the moment.
I mean, we see Death Prophet a lot these days as well. I mean, we've seen all 4 of these heroes in just about every game these days.
Yeah, like, especially that Prophet that's been getting more and more play these days. He was always a hero that was considered and used and respected to some extent, but it was not first picked or first banned like it is more and more nowadays.
Yeah.
EG, for example, is using that Prophet a lot. Whenever they can, they use it now. So
yeah. No surprise there. Just the pushing power with Exorcism does so much work, and yeah.
And at least they don't have the Shadow Shaman on top of that. They only have the Death Prophet, and so get outs go for the. I think what was the best option there was get a Shadow Shaman for themselves, and so that Betboys don't get it.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely like that pickup as well. And this is might just be playing that Shadow Shaman here.
Yep. Most probably.
Got the gist of it. And we did see Skywrath banned out as well from Betboys. Yes. So also a very, very popular hero in today's game.
Yeah, and with Shadow Shaman, it was I think the most popular support duo that we had at TI4. It was a Shadow Shaman plus Skywrath. It was what a lot of teams like to go, at least at the beginning of the tournament, the first half of the tournament.
Yeah.
And it was having quite some success. It was a good synergy, so...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Shackle plus Mystic Flare are going to do a lot of work. Plus the pushing power with Mass Serpent Wards and a Hex and a good nuke. I mean, Shadow Shaman's amazing. And
it's like you have one of the support that brings a lot of pushing power, and the other one brings a lot of damage, a lot of burst damage. And a lot of lockdown too between the two of them, like one very long silence and a Hex, one of the 2 Hex heroes of the game, plus the Shackle. So finally Doom gets banned.
Finally gets banned out here.
And and against Viper is kind of annoying. Because obviously Doom disables everything, and Viper is most probably gonna get mech, so at least in the first half of the game is gonna be the prime Doom target, and it is possible for a Doom pick to help get us stop Betboys momentum, the timing at least. Like the mech timing can be shut down by if Doom can get some farm early on, get an early blink and be able to initiate on Viper before she can pop mech and everything else.
And Viper Strike and whatever else you can. And we see Visage pick up for Betboys. And this is a hero we have not seen much of in the KDL, really.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it Raw Ranger. I don't know if they might want to use it. I don't know if they will, but I don't think they can actually, no. They could have a aggressive try with the draw. No. Okay, draw does not fit there. Even though there is still the synergy with the Visage, but okay, they go for Faceless Void, so it's going to be the off-laner.
Alright, off-lane Faceless. Mid-Prophet. Safe lane Viper most likely.
Yeah, and they pick this Void right into an Ancient Operation.
Yeah, that is interesting. I guess they're just not afraid.
Yeah, they don't really care. Or maybe they want to deny it too.
They could definitely do that.
The Get-Outs could also go for a Void, so... I mean, they see the AA, they're like, okay, we don't want to deal with the AA Void right now. It's going to be so good at stopping our 5-man. They go 5-man, it's easy chrono and easy follow-up from the Ice Blasts, and then the push is pretty much stopped, or at least slow down.
Pretty much guaranteed if they get it off. Yeah. I mean, with the Razor and Shadow Shaman, once that Razor gets Aghanims online, it just becomes so much easier. You'll be taking objectives all day after a good fight.
Yeah, and it is a game where you can go for Aghanims pretty early. Because BKB is not good there, not in this game.
Yeah, not much need for judging but what we see so far, for
At
sure.
least not early on, yeah. It's not going to be a BKB game. Not against a Void, Viper, they don't care about BKBs.
Yeah.
Same with that Prophet, doesn't really care.
Absolutely, and Get Out's taking some time here.
Yes, they could go for a Weaver.
Hey, I would think an offensive
They would have a very strong Trident, like 3 ranged.
To start with the offlaner, Tidehunter.
Yeah, Oh, okay, yeah, they're definitely gonna go aggressive Trident. I think Betboys has to ban Weaver now.
Ah.
I really think they should, because Visage has gotten nerfed a lot. So it used to be like Trident versus Trident King. You could never win a Trident against him, but Get-Outs has Ancient Operation, and Visage now is very easy to kill since his nerf, and with the damage that a Weaver can do, with the help of Ancient Operation, giving a chilling touch, I don't think Betboys is going to be able to fight it. So they really need to ban Weaver, because I'm very convinced it's going to be the next pick for Get-Outs.
Yeah, almost certain at this point. It's going to be very interesting that they're also taking a long time to get this last ban out. Obviously, a lot on the line for these two teams. They both know they can win these matches.
And it is like, it's obviously a Faceless Void off lane, so they're just going to put the Tyranitar safe lane against him. Yeah. Tyranitar is going to crush the lane, no problem. And like there's nothing Void can do. He's a melee. And they're going to win. They could be able to win the tri lane too. He's going to put a lot of pressure and allow Razor to also have a 1v1 mid. So even though like that Prophet's going to define though, that Prophet's pretty good. She can just spam spells and like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And she's not affected by static link, not static link, unstable current.
Ah, right.
So, okay, they banned the Mirana, so they're expecting an aggressive try, but they're not expecting the right hero. And the Weaver is going to come out, I think. I really think they should.
I would love to see a Weaver in this situation. And we see a Wraith King pick up as the final support for the Betboys.
Yes, and it's a good one.
It's not a bad one at all.
They have actually now the Betboys Trident is pretty strong. But I still don't think, like, they're gonna trade basically. It's gonna, if they go 3-on-3, it's gonna be, they're gonna trade kills all day unless both the teams play passive. So
almost out of time here. Get outs with the final pick here.
Weaver, come on guys.
Let's see a Weaver.
This is the best option there.
Yeah.
Although Weaver is gonna be an easy kill for a Betboys lineup because they have a Void, they have a lot of burst damage, they have silence.
I guess that is the problem, isn't it?
But I mean, as long as they crush the laning phase, which they can do, they're gonna win the safe lane with the solo Tyranitar. And oh wow, they go for a DK.
Okay.
So it's a carry Razor.
Carry Razor, safe lane Razor. Pusk will be on that Razor. And Garrel picking up that Dragon Knight. Very interesting lineup, not what we expected.
Okay, so mid is gonna be just trading farm, spamming the waves and
some trading farm. We're gonna see a long game here at the start. Tier 2. This is what we get.
We'll have to see. Betboys team that likes to push pretty early, so with the lineup they can.
Yeah, well they played great in their last match, so hopefully they can follow that up. So look at the two teams before we jump into the game. The game is loading. Here we go. Tier 2 match. Match 12, Get Outs versus Betboys.
Betboys not gonna, they're gonna try to defend their jungle. Give some.
Sticking very close together. Led by the Wraith King, no doubt. Wraith Fire, Initiator. There's Sagan on that Faceless Void. Be the offlaning. Joyo Joa, or Jo, as we like to call him, on that Wraith King. Wolmei on the Death Prophet will be mid, no doubt. We go Batman on the Visage.
With a pretty fitting hero for his name.
Absolutely. There's the offlane Tidehunter, Paco.
Oh, Paco played support, I think, in their first match.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
Oh, that was against us. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he played support, I think.
Yeah, interesting.
Switching around again.
Switching it all up.
Oh, Didi on Wraith King.
Very nice. We can find that a use for it early on. Going to do a lot of work. But
alright, they should. Oh, okay. Like Shadow Shaman is gonna pull. AA gonna zone out Void, and as soon as they give him like some levels, I think they're just gonna leave Razor alone and try to go kill mid. I think they have very easy kill mid with this support duo, especially with the DK.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be interesting. There's Gist on that Shadow Shaman. Garrel. We're taking a little bit of damage early on. Trying to find farm he can. It's going to be difficult against the Death Prophet, but not insanely difficult.
His bottle is already coming, so...
Yeah, he'll be alright. As long as he doesn't overstep his bounds. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a quiet laning phase of this stage, considering we aren't seeing any aggressive tries.
I think it's going to depend on... Actually... Yeah, I think it's going to depend on Betboys. Actually, both teams can rotate pretty early because they have a self-sufficient carry on the safe lane. who doesn't really need help to zone out the offlaner. Like Pus can do this all day, and there's nothing Sagan can do about it.
He's gonna get completely bullied out, and he took a lot of damage there.
Some fans.
Got some fans. Gives her a kiss for the camera.
Okay, double. He's stacked there.
Yeah, static link obviously gonna simply mean the Faceless Void is gonna have a horrible time. So far, only getting one last hit in. No surprise there whatsoever. As well as the Tidehunter, I mean, he's going to have a lot of trouble up against his Viper as well. No, Sagan overstepping his bounce here. Does have the time walk. Does get out of there.
Takes a lot of damage. He doesn't have a salve. He only has one chair tango. I don't know what he's...
Way too much damage there. Oh, just way too deep. What was he expecting against the Shadow Shaman?
He just wants the pressure a little bit. Oh, is he going to get the...
Oh, he got it.
Oh, he got it. This is... Well, this is a gift.
That was a gift. He could have killed it too because he was... Did you see he was canceling his attack? Why was he canceling his attack?
He was trying to avoid his character like going all the way around because that's what would happen if he doesn't like get in perfect range.
Right. It looked like he was about to shoot it there, like, and then he stopped 3 times. He could have probably got it before the Faces got to it, but oh well. Small mistake there, giving him more presence in the lane.
That saved his lane because he was he was going to be forced to go back or at least
for sure.
completely zone that for
completely zone out or die, like either or, like way too deep, way too early.
And the first smoke comes out from Get Out when I rotate mid. The problem is like that Prophet, she knows what's up. She's playing safe.
Yeah.
She has boots too. Or she went boots first, not.
Yeah. Very, very safe from Wolmei. But they're still going to try for this rotation here, but Batman also in position.
They're going to get Batman instead then. Oh, the smoke broke.
Smoke broke. Perfect positioning from Batman there.
Yeah.
Good rotation down, knowing something was going on.
Yeah, I like the movements from Batman there. Just trying to scout around for that Prophet, maybe break the smoke or take the gank for that Prophet.
Yeah.
Because it's better for him to get killed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And avoid that Prophet dying. And this is, okay, so we have a level 2 Tidehunter for level 3 Void, which is very, very surprising.
Yeah.
It is a Radiant offlane, which is much, much easier.
I guess.
Much better time.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just that tri-lane is just going to be so hard to get anything from. I mean, if you get caught from that Wraith King, there's such a follow-up with the Viper and super damage from that Visage.
Yeah. And Visage is, what level is Visage? I think it's still level 1 or 2 maybe.
Visage is level 2. Yeah.
People just farming up, like Viper, everybody kind of hanging in the same last hits.
Yeah, everyone kind of sitting around the same. It's a very, very slow game to start things off. Both playing very safe going into that mid to late game. Obviously waiting to get those level 6s online. There's ultis specifically. Oh, I mean, we have a lot of heroes that just go online at 6. Death Prophet, Viper, DK,
and this is gonna be
Razor, and Paco in huge trouble here. There's the soul assumption done. Batman cleaning up, getting that first blood. Very, very easily done there. And that was exactly why that Tidehunter was playing so defensive, but still, even then, they dived way deeper than he was expecting.
Yeah, and he just needs it's almost a guaranteed kill. And they're gonna...
Oh, here comes the follow-up though. Garrel with the Dragon Tail, followed up by Shackle, and he gets done by the Dragon Breath. Or Breath of Fire. Probably not Dragon Breath.
Yeah, and this is a good response from Get Out. They wanted to do that much earlier, but Batman covering for the Death Prophet avoided it, and now they get the first blood instead. So they're going to try to get the tower from this, or at least pressure it a lot. And they're going to force for some rotations.
Yeah, very, very good. I mean, once they see those rotations, once they see the TP in, they'll know to back off. Doing it some decent damage, though, getting it down to half HP.
Yeah, but this is very hard to stop a DK from damaging your tower. All it has to do is like hit from time to time, and the tower just ticks.
Yeah. Very nicely done.
Meanwhile, Razor is just free farming bottom. Although Void is doing fine. Like, the offlaners are getting... Tidehunter is not getting anything.
Faceless Void practically has nothing as well. 5 last hits so far. They're both getting completely neglected in their lanes. And I mean, Once they have level 6, they'll both become very, very useful in team fights, though.
Yeah, that's all he wants. So now he has an invis range. Like oh, he's gonna go for the last one. Oh, okay. Well, actually, he can.
A little greedy there. Maybe he could have stuck around a little bit longer. Oh, Paco in huge trouble again. Completely caught out there. Wraithkin coming from behind, but he does have backup this time.
Oh, Viper.
Oh, we actually might have a follow-up there. Shackle on the Viper. FX in trouble. Paco, though, still very, very low. And oh, just getting caught out here. Solo Slumption finishes it again. Batman with the kill steal from the Viper.
Yeah, Viper with 2 points in corrosive skin.
Yeah, very tanky.
And already has the power treads. Yeah, he didn't go for the straight mech this game. He chose to go for the power treads first. It seems like it's what players seem to be preferring these days. Not rushing for the mech with just brown boots, but they go for the power treads.
Having a bit more power in their lane, a bit more aggression early on.
Actually, I think it's better this way too, because even if you get like your very, very early mech, you still want to wait for your power treads before you actually fight.
Yeah.
Because they're a little bit...
Oh, Viper strike on the Paco. He's in trouble again. Out from behind is Batman once again. Is he going to look for the finish? He does find the finish. Paco having a very, very rough time in this lane. Has to be a little bit more careful. Camp that tower a little bit more.
That's why I didn't like them just playing standard and just sending the offlaner like tied offlane against a Viper, and with the damage they have.
Yeah. But I mean, would they want to even risk doing an offensive try against the Viper like this? I mean, either way, it's still going to be a hard fight. I mean, giving up the offlane isn't such a bad thing so long as Paco isn't feeding like this.
He died like
twice so far.
Twice is still okay.
He's still okay, but it's still pretty early. 2 deaths in 8 minutes. I mean, he has been getting caught out a lot, and that tower is also almost gone. But here we go. Dragon Tail, Shackle, Walmay goes down again.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Every time they go for a kill on Tide, they respond with a kill on the Dutch Prophet.
Yeah, they know how to rotate like this.
And Gerard's probably going to feel happy about it. They don't really care that much.
Perfect trade, and oh, regen rune for Garrel as well. Very nice.
Okay, now they want to make a move on Razor. I think Sion maybe doesn't have 6 yet though.
Yeah.
So I don't think they can get the kill, especially with 2 melee.
Yeah, he's almost got 6 halfway there, and it looks like this tier 1 will finally go down if they choose to tank it.
Yeah, Wraithkin is just running back to base. I think he doesn't have it. Maybe he's gonna. Is he TPing? No, he just.
Garrel gets it.
They give it away.
Yeah. And a regen rune to follow things up, so he's in a great position. Gets his rune cancelled by a creep there. A little bit of a mistake. Mechanism. Getting there, getting there.
Yeah, he needs maybe 500 golds, and he has it.
Yeah, he's doing very well. Picked up a casual chainmail as well.
Everybody had 50 last hits, like the top 3.
Yeah.
50 last hits, and Razor trailing a little bit behind.
Yeah, not too far behind though. I mean, look how many last hits he's got, 23. He's been denying a lot of experience to his faces. And, I mean, that's such an important thing for sure. He's only just got his level 6.
Yeah, and he has power treads though. Like, Void is still doing fine. Like, as I said, he was doing much better than Tide, obviously. He didn't die.
Yeah, he hasn't died. I mean, that's the very least.
So the little farm he had, at least, he kept it. Unlike Tide, who lost a lot of golds dying.
Yeah, absolutely.
And gave a lot of gold. You know,
gave a lot of gold, gave up a lot of gold. And I mean, there's 15 last hits now on Faceless as well. So.
And they have the mech on the Razor, so they're probably going to look to force fights now.
Yeah.
Betboys doesn't have a mech quite yet, so ideally they wanna take advantage of this timing window where Viper still doesn't have it. But also Tide. Is he level?
Oh, Garrel picks it up. Very, very nicely done.
And now he's going to go for a kill maybe. Or at least a tower. They're going to go for the tower definitely after this.
Force out. Time Walk, and Batman gets right-click down. So much damage taken from Pusk.
Yeah, that's the thing. Visage is so squishy now.
Yeah.
He had only 28 damage stolen, but it was enough to
He exploded, man. It looked like he took like a quarter of his life every hit there. Just way too much damage. And I think they might even guarantee this tier 1. We see Faces running back home to heal. And yeah, this tower's going down for sure.
Yeah, and that Prophet doesn't still have her ultimate because she's not level 9. I mean, she's not level 10.
Yep.
Not level 9. Yeah, right.
Level 9, yeah. Almost there. One more kill. And
they have a DD on DK, so they're going to go for the tier 2
wow.
as well. And They have a chrono, so they could potentially defend it. But against a mech so early,
but
I don't think they can really. And like that puck doesn't have mana. She would have to go back base, heal, and come back. So
looks like she wants to try and trade for that tier 1.
But that's not even gonna work.
Can we even see some rotation? I think we can. We already see the Razor down there, so she's gonna have to run.
They might even go. No, they're not gonna go mid though. They don't have the dragon form anymore.
Yeah.
Shadow get outs. Very focused.
Yeah. Doing very well for themselves.
Get us though not stacking the entrance for the tie. They didn't really have time, and FX can't go for it.
See Viper Strike under Paco. FX got to get out of there from the rotation from Mega Play.
I think Dragon Form should come back up pretty soon. Okay, Mech is up now on the Viper.
Yep, 20 seconds left on that Dragon Knight before he can Dragon Form again, begin to push. He's also well on his way towards the BKB. Oh, looks like we see a pause coming out. Finally hit our delay. Wonder what the problem is at this late in the game.
Hey, it's like 12 minutes into the game.
Yeah, kind of unexpected. It's like, oh wait guys, hang on. My mouse hasn't been working this whole game. Like,
I mean, he didn't really need his mouse that much.
No, he seems to be doing fine just as it is. And it looks like he might be back into it. I can't read that.
Yeah, he's fine actually. So they're gonna unpause soon.
We're gonna see resume.
Anyway, the game right now, a bit in Get Out's favor. It's like 3 towers, 2-1.
Yeah, they've actually done very well with the pushing.
DK is like 1,000 gold away from his BKB.
Yeah.
And,
very early on.
This is not gonna be that big of a deal. It's just gonna make him pretty much unkillable.
This early
especially
on,
with especially with the mech. Because they're gonna rely a lot on the visage damage to bring anyone down. Should bring DK down at least. And if he has a BKB, visage probably not gonna survive long enough to burst him down.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely see that. It's probably the most important thing this early. And looks like we're going to finally see this tier 1 mid go down. So a little bit of revenge there from Betboys. 3 towers to 2 right now, but at the same time, a counter push up top.
Yeah, they're going to get...
After one pass.
And they're still not rotating. Void is bottom. They're kind of...
Looks like they're just going to stay with it. Looks like they might actually go for the tier 2 mid as well.
They shouldn't just give this tower for free.
I feel like they might even be able to rotate down if they want to.
Because they're not gonna get the tier 2 mid.
No, there's no way. And we see here comes the rotation. See 1 TP down already. Dragon Form for Garrel. Looks like it's gonna scare off the Exorcism.
Yeah, and Paco got the tower. He's gonna TP safely, and now they're gonna go for the tier 2 mid.
Yeah,
there's no Exorcism.
Yeah, complete control here.
And
FX is up top.
Yeah, they can't defend it. Yeah, they can't.
Wow.
Wraithkin is bottom. So is Visage.
Everyone just so out of position here.
Yeah, like
Get Outs are actually playing a great game today.
Yeah, they're like getting better positions. They're the right place, the right time. They're not. Betboys is not. They're not. They're just rotating at the wrong place, the wrong time. But it seems like Get Outs is thinking about it twice.
Yeah.
Maybe worried about a chrono. And Dragon Form doesn't have that much time left though. So I think they're just gonna try to damage the tower a little bit and. Go back, play safe. Oh, there is a Massive Madness in Void.
So Gon actually finding some decent farm after all that.
Yep.
He's sitting at 41 last hits, and here we go. Here's the chrono.
Oh, he got only...
Oh, he misses everyone but Pusk. And Pusk survives because of the Ravage here. See a huge Ice Blast going as well. Saigon goes down. So does the Visage. FX in huge trouble as well, but he is so tanky he might actually get out. Walmay up the back here. Mass Serpent Wards go down as well. Trying to get that Wraith King, and at the same time, we did see the Shadow Shaman go down. As well as Razor.
Bedman bought back for that fight.
Yeah, very, very good idea. But at the same time, the Wraith King gets sniped.
And he gets the tower too.
And he gets the tower as well. And he can follow up by huge damage onto the Viper. Has to trigger the mechanism. So Get Out's getting the better trade of every situation so far. 4 towers down.
The blink? Like, Paco had the blink.
Paco.
Like, out of nowhere. He was having a terrible game. And he gets the blink at the right time, like exactly when they need it. For this tier 2 push mid, and like turns the fight around because it was looking pretty difficult for Betboys. I mean for Get Outs, but Garrel like dodged the Chronosphere, so all he got was a Razor.
Yeah.
So it's not even the best target.
Oh, that was huge.
Their positioning was really good. They didn't give Sagan a chance to get a good chrono off.
Yeah, they very much expected. And yeah, what you were saying before about these offlaners, both of them kind of landing on their feet after such a horrible start, getting next to nothing.
And he's using exorcism for this. So if Get Out wants to resume pushing, which they're already pinging the top tier 2. So I think that's where they're gonna head very soon. And exorcism might not be ready.
Yeah, definitely a greedy way to play it, and it's not actually gonna get that many kills either. Don't usually see exorcism on the Ancients.
Oh, when there's a big stack, why not?
Yeah. There's the lane control, Get Outs, 40, 66, 66. So yeah, they're coming on ahead on these on the lane control here, getting a lot of lane dominance this part of the game. So
expecting an exorcism rush from Betboys. But now Roshan is gonna be more difficult to control.
Yeah.
Betboys doesn't have any of the towers around Roshan anymore.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of map vision, a lot of map control.
Yeah, I like how Get Out just took out first, targeted the towers around Roshan first. Because once they're gone, the potential for sneaker rush or at least contextual rush is gonna be much harder.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we see Get Outs with the smoke rotation up top. Looking for someone. They could even find Batman. He's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But instead, they're going to rotate up, start pushing this tower by the looks of things after they clean out this jungle. Batman still potentially could get ganked at this point.
Yeah, he has to be careful.
Looks like he will get out okay. And from here, there's only one thing left to do, and that's get that tier 2 top.
Yeah, then they're going to have all the towers.
They're going to have everything on the map. All tier 1s, 2s.
Now it's gonna be a big 5-on-5, every cooldown ready. So this is when the gold advantage Get Out's got from the early towers is gonna be a big factor.
Yeah, and I mean, considering what we see so far, it looks like actually the Ancient Apparition is gonna get caught out. Mega Play in trouble, Viper Strike, and Wraithfire cancelled that TP, so he's gonna go down.
Yeah, but they don't care. They get a tier 2 for support.
Tier 2 for support, definitely not worth it here. Very surprising we didn't see a rotation up top. So they just let it go once they saw those mass open ones. They're like, well, we can't kill it. Well made, Dragon Tail.
That's be careful for Chrono. If Chrono comes...
Yeah, Chrono could do a lot of work, especially on this tier 3. And I mean, with the Viper TPing in, it's going to be very hard to get away here. And, Yule's cancel that TP. Husk in huge trouble and gets shut down by Wome.
Yeah, they were overextended a little bit, but that was too far.
That was way too deep. But I mean, still, they only lost one before that massive dive. And they did get a tower out of it after all. Every single tier 1 and 2 on the map cleared out. Get Out's in a very commanding position right now.
Yeah, but they should not make mistakes like this. They have the momentum on their side, but they really can't afford to give Betboys room to get some ground back, because they don't have much tower. They have 2 towers, I think they have 3 towers. Okay, they only have the tier 1s, and if they start getting some momentum, then Orochi is gonna be open, and they really don't want to give them rush.
Yeah. I mean, it could have gotten a lot worse up there if we actually had Faceless rotate up there, get a good chrono on 3 of them. It could definitely see.
And they're going for the rush. No, but it's scouted instantly.
Oh, beautiful scout there. They see it completely. And are they going to commit to it? Looks like they are. They have spent Exorcism already. At the same time, though, looks like we're going to see Get Out's rotating up.
Yeah, there is a chrono. There is no AA Blast. There is no Serpent Words. There's still a Ravage, though. So
yeah, there is a Ravage.
It's still very difficult to contest.
So they're going to let it go, but looks of things. Oh, they're going to finally go through it. Mass Serpent once goes down. Huge Ravage. FX gets shackled. He's going to... No, he doesn't go down. He gets away because of the perfect chrono. Tying up 3 right now. But what's the follow-up? Paco goes down from Soul Assumption. Aegis has been triggered as well. We see 3 for 2 so far.
Yeah, but I was not the right person to give Aegis to.
Yeah. Sagan.
They might. I think they can catch him.
Can they? Oh, he's trying.
He's gonna be fine. Okay.
Looks like he will eventually time walk out.
Viper barely escapes.
Viper was so close to death there. Insane. And they can't find him after all.
So all in all, it was a good fight for Get Out. So all they lost was a Shadow Shaman and a Tide, and they got the Aegis. They got the Visage.
Yeah.
They got the Dead Prophet.
Huge engagement there. I mean, they still obviously let Roshan go, but
Oh, he's gonna get it?
oh, they got him too. Batman with some mistakes there.
Yeah. Well,
small mistakes.
Now the dire advantage out of the window.
Yeah, out of the window. Completely gone at this point. Get Out's still in a good position despite being 8-9 in score.
Yeah, they're definitely ahead, especially after that fight. Like,
with that fight and with the amount of towers, the tower advantage at this point, yeah, they're in a commanding position.
and that's the problem. Like, they use Exhaustion for Roche. Like, okay, they get the Roche, but they can't fight.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing Wolme be very greedy with his exorcisms, using it for Roche, using it for Ancients at times when they actually might need it to defend or be aggressive.
Well,
he's finding what he can though.
yeah, he's gonna be very annoying in the fights. But they can burst. The thing is, like, they have a lot of disables, so they can kill him before he can even use or he get mech'd.
Yeah, absolutely. See a BKB being made for the faces as well. Kind of, he's about third of the way there.
Actually, he has no choice in this game.
No.
Or he could just go for something else and rely on good chronos, but because again, like, even if he BKB is like, what is he gonna do? Like, there's a Razor.
Yeah.
Razor doesn't care about BKB.
No, exactly. He's
DK, I mean, not so much.
Not a good game for him at all.
Yeah, he's gonna just ensure that he gets the chrono off, basically, which is not a bad thing, because
not a bad
that
thing.
Prophet can do a lot of damage on herself, and with Viper too.
Yeah. And see Yules. Viper strike on the
Paco.
But, yeah. Oh, actually gets him. Oh, wow. Nice. Huge damage on that Viper strike. Very, very nice. Aghanims will solve that problem every time.
Yeah, and he's level 13, so
nice little gank there for sure. Yeah, almost a mistake to use the Yules too early.
Yeah, but he's 2 on the farm.
Yeah, see a ping onto Sagan as well. We know exactly where he is.
Sagan 500 from his own BKB.
Definitely come back into this game a lot, considering where he was.
Yeah, it's like 1,400 golds ahead of the Tidehunter in net worth.
Yeah.
So with the tower advantage Get Out has, it says a lot about how little Tidehunter is getting in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had a pretty rough game. He has found the good ravages though. Every time he's definitely made it count.
Yep.
So both teams kind of positioning up here, finding the farm they can, and just being very careful. Obviously, don't want to get caught out. Either teams, I mean, especially a decent chrono is going to really solve the problem.
The thing is that late game definitely give the advantage to Betboys, so they should get out. Okay, so Get Out's going for a smoke, which is the right. Oh, maybe they might get that Prophet. Or if they can get that Prophet and Viper, it's gonna be pretty huge because this is gonna be rocks open.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're being careful there, and
Viper I think doesn't have buyback. That Prophet might have. Let's see if there's another. No, they both have a buyback.
Yeah, they both have it, but still making them use it. Oh, you're gonna see another smoke. No one's been on the map for a while, so they're like, you know what? It's time to counter smoke.
Tidehunter, no.
And this could actually go very, very badly. Tidehunter getting caught out again, has to blow the Ravage instantly. Oh, huge Ice Blast though. And Garrel gets caught up in the Chronosphere. But look at this, no damage. Doesn't even matter. The least he can do is stun him. And we see a huge wipe for Betboys. We see 2 down already, a buyback already on the Death Prophet.
He survives too.
He survives. And Shadow Shaman goes down. And from here, Mass Serpent was still doing so much work. Also,
can he get him?
Batman trying to hang in there. Gets right-click down. Wolme got to be careful as well.
He bought back, so if he dies again,
he cannot.
This is going to be
a dieback. Oh, Plasma Field doing work. FX and Wolme so low right now. Wolme gets the kill. FX gets the kill.
All right, this is the problem. Like against the Viper.
This is the turnaround here. Can he actually get out of time? Yule's cancelled. Oh, but the Ice Blast.
Oh, he's going to get him.
Oh, he cut him. Great turnaround there. And both teams trading blow for blow.
Yeah, that's like 5 for 4.
5 for 4.
So like, it's pretty even. Like,
what a slugfest.
Obviously, Get Out comes out ahead. They could have done much better because especially with the initiation they had.
Oh yeah.
The big ravage into
Ice Blast. That was on point.
What Ice Blast didn't hit as many as I thought it would though.
Yeah.
It was from pretty close distance.
Yeah. If he was a bit further away, definitely could have got like 3 at least. But still, great reaction time from Ancient Apparition too. That would happen.
This BKB on Void, like what does he do there? He chronos DK and DK just slaps. Takes no damage.
He actually took no damage.
He was starting to hit him. He was like, wait a second, this is not gonna happen.
The only thing he can do is like stun him. Like, that was the only thing he could do.
But he's already in Chrono, so like whatever.
It's like, doesn't matter.
Oh, man.
Huge trade there.
Kind of Getouts must be a little bit upset though about themselves, because they could have gotten, I think, almost like four for maybe, I don't know, 2 at most.
Yeah.
Like they lost DK like unnecessarily. They lost Razor for no reason too, so they're diving too far.
Yeah, they're simply just trying to finish the job. I mean, if they got rid of them, maybe they could have like pushed the tower, done some damage, but it was too gritty considering the situation and how low they were.
Yeah, like it was a judgment call, and well, it's difficult to make the right call. Like in a situation like this, when you see the Dead Prophet buyback, come back, almost die. Viper, you don't know if she has buyback or not, so
yeah,
killing her might be pretty big. But then again, they have no Serpent Wards to follow up anyway after that fight. So
yeah, absolutely.
And DK also the Dragon Form would run out, so I don't think they could have gotten the tier 3 anyway.
Maybe it's just adrenaline running too high.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is a live match, so
yeah,
this kind of things can happen pretty often, and it's very understandable.
Yeah,
happens to everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. I can definitely see that happening. That rush is like, well, we could end this now. I mean, if we get the buyback Death Prophet, it's like such a huge mental advantage more than anything else. Like so much damage and such wasted money.
Yep.
I can respect that. And we did see the Assault Cuirass onto Garo.
It's gonna help a lot for the push. It's gonna help to tank the Spirit's damage from the Dead Prophet.
Yeah, he's just become so much more tankier. It's about finding the opening.
And Void, split pushing.
Doing what he can, but he's not going to split push that fast. Not against Mass Serpent Wards like this.
Yeah,
Dragon Form as well. And they're trying here. They're picking up some wards, doing a little bit of damage here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that Prophet is very good at cleaning up creeps. And
here comes the Chrono here. He's looking for it, but he can't find it.
Oh, he
gets
might die.
stunned up. Is he actually going to go down? Oh, he is. The Shackle as well as the Plasma Field doing so much damage. And from here, it looks like Paco also getting caught out here. Doesn't have Ravage though.
Void buyback.
Void buyback.
Have to be careful.
Yeah, so they get out. They force the buyback and get out on the Void.
Okay, so it's still fine. Get out should be happy about this.
That's a huge victory, man.
Yeah, they kill the Void. They force the buyback. They get a lot of damage on the tier 3. And Roshan is up.
Roshan is up.
I think the Betboys is definitely going to go for this. They bought back on Void. They still has Chrono. There is no Serpent Wards. There is no Ravage. There's no reason not to go get this rush.
Now is the time. We see Wraith King checking it out.
Yeah, they're going to go.
See Ice Blast also scouting it. He's going to scout everything. Saigon getting hit up.
Yeah, but they can't contest it. Not against Betboys having all their cooldowns ready. And
yeah, they definitely don't want to. And they're still kind of thinking about it.
Yeah, they don't want to give it, and they're right. But this is tough. This is tough.
They're going to let it go. They're just going to take that blow.
They have a medallion too, so it goes so fast.
Yeah. See Faces picking it up.
And Aghanim's on the AA.
Aghanim's on the AA. Aghanim's also on the Razor. So we're a lot of Aghanim's coming on the get-outs right now.
Yeah, maybe the next one on Void.
And here we see smoke rotation for Betboys. Looking for something here. They ping out. Paco.
Okay, you should know.
Paco, be careful, son.
Paco, get out.
See him blink into the forest there. So okay. He should be he should be a bit better. He should be okay. Going for that refresher as well. Oh, cheeky Ice Blast actually gets FX.
It's Aghanim's one. So
wow. All right.
Actually, this is like the worst. Now he's gonna tick on AA for like so long time. The corrosive skin. Look at his HP, man. It's gonna keep going down.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor guy. He's like, well, they were in the jungle, and I'm taking damage from corrosive skin.
Yeah. They can't really push. They don't have exorcism yet. Nobody has buyback. Only Tide and Shadow Shaman.
Ooh, Visage getting the Aghanims as well.
Oh wow, this is
wow.
He's gonna add a lot of damage.
Yeah, a lot of Aghanims in this game.
Aghanims Gaming is gonna come for Shadow Shaman 2. It should come out.
Oh, another Ice Blast onto the Viper.
Like, oh, no,
he's like a sucker for punch. He's like, oh, why did I do that, man? Why do they keep telling me to Ice Blast the Viper of all people?
They just wanted to farm too and push out the lane. But
yeah.
Viper is like, hey, no, give me that.
Yeah. Oh man, poor guy. And yeah, you can see the damage on the AA. It's ticking down.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Almost refresher on tide. That's gonna be a very, very big pickup. I think it's gonna be their go basically. Refresher on the tide hunter.
Yeah.
They have the Aghanim's on the Razor. They have BKB AC on the DK. They have the Aghanim's on the AA too. So with the refresher on the tide, I think they can definitely. I think they win the fights.
Yeah, absolutely. Viper Strike out early on the Garrel. Puss getting really deep.
Oh my god, it's going to be a huge chrono.
Oh, huge chrono, but followed up by a great Ravage. Paco saving people, but going to go drop down as well. So is the DK. And Just also goes down. So that's 4 for nil.
They don't even get the tier 3.
They didn't even get the tier 3. So a huge turnaround there for the Betboys. Finding that money chrono finally. How long has it been since they've been fishing for that? And finally, the Voices Void, he was in position. Sargon found the right time to use it. He didn't get caught out, didn't have to buy back. And now it's time to counter push here.
Yeah, Geras got too excited. So someone's like, okay, let's go catch him, kill him fast. But
no, they got too deep, too early. I mean, Viper Strike instantly on the DK. So DK was kind of useless for a little while in the middle, up the back. And nice Ice Blast, getting all 4.
It's 4. I think they're gonna get the tower, but
they're gonna get the tower, yeah. But
that's pretty much it.
Nice little bit of damage there.
I was gonna give him a lot of map control. They're gonna be able to farm up the next items. Void going for a Maelstrom. Finally, some damage.
Finally, some right click, man.
But yeah, Betboys now in a pretty good position. Like I think they really should have waited for the double Ravage before going for the mid push, or at least
I think it would have helped them out a lot.
Or at least not initiate on a Wraith King like this. Like all they did was kill the Wraith King, and then they all get slowed down, and they can't run away from the Dead Prophet. And from there, like it's a level. She has level 3 Exorcism, and level 3 Exorcism does so much damage. You can't just be stuck near her like this because you focus a Wraith King that you should be ignoring anyway.
Right.
It's a support Wraith King. He basically does nothing.
He's actually like the worst person to focus in the game. Couldn't be more useful, useless. So big mistake there from Getouts. Hopefully they still have some room to come back into this there. I mean, I kind of looking at the lineups there, like I feel like Betboys, the later this goes, the better it is going to be for them.
Yeah, so Getouts basically has one last push with the refresher, and if it doesn't work, and like with the refresher and when the Aghanims runs out too, they can't really go fight against 2 voids.
Yeah.
Because they need to commit too much to kill him, and then what he committed to kill him is not even gonna bring them any advantage in the fight. He's still gonna come back, and that Prophet is gonna be running rampant in the fight. So
yep, it's getting worse, and we already see Blade Mail on this Wraith King as well.
Yeah, he didn't go for Blink. He doesn't care about the initiation. Sagan's gonna do it.
Going into that little semi-carry mode, finding the farmy, finding what he can for sure. Visage still doing a lot better than him in the net worth. No doubt from all those kills early on.
Yep. Yeah, Betboys in command now.
Yeah, they're looking very, very strong here. They're such a hard lineup to kind of push the high ground on as well.
Yeah, because like they're probably just 2 creep swarm, and the cooldown is so low, and there's no more creeps. And, it's still relatively early in the game, so especially with the damage Betboys have, they can just spam creep swarm, the Viper from long range spamming Viper Strike, Visage with the same soul assumptions, familiars. It's tough for them to push against it.
Yeah, absolutely.
DK is not nearly. He's farm, but he needs to be like way ahead if he wants to be able to just sit there, take the hits, and focus down the tower.
Yeah. See, the Aegis has been reclaimed now, so it might feel a little bit safer.
Yeah, Refresher should be up any time now on Titan turn.
Yeah, it actually just got bought, so he has his refresher.
So this is go time.
Time to go. Looks like they're grouping up, getting ready for that. One of the most important pushes for them in the game. They got to find something here. They got to find that team fight finally, and then enable them to actually push the Raxes.
They could also just go for a pickup because with DK, they have a lot of lockdown. If they find someone, he's gonna die. So they will just try to smoke catch someone. The problem is like they're lacking. Like they have a tide, okay, but this is not gonna be the best of catching out someone.
Yeah. Sagan getting hit by that Ice Blast.
Agony Ice Blast, very, very annoying.
Yeah, super annoying. So much damage. And now Betboys kind of taking back some of these lanes. Top and mid, over 50%, but 40%. So, yeah, nice little shift there. Betboys coming back in this later game, finding the defense they need on that high ground after giving up so many towers early on.
For some reason, Sagan bought a magic stick. I don't know what's going on with that.
That's kind of strange.
That's a mistake. He's gonna set it.
I hope. Or he might just use it. Back go. Still farming up, still pushing up this lane. Another Ice Blast.
All for Sagan.
Sagan's just having no luck. Every lane he goes to, he gets slapped in the face by ice.
Ice slap.
Ice slap, man. Walme.
Going for Shiva as a team.
Yep.
I wonder what's going to be the next item for Razor. BKB not the best item. And,
what do you think at this point in the game? I mean, there's always like Refresher.
Yeah, Refresher. Refresher is so strong on Razor.
Yeah.
It's like if he gets a Refresher, he can just pop both out of the storm, and he doesn't really care if he gets chrono stunned or anything.
Yeah.
He sits there and like whatever.
It's always going to be doing the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt. I don't know what else he would actually think about going at this stage of the game.
Well, maybe some armor, because I have like don't have that much magical damage, but I have a ton of physical damage at this point. So
yeah,
maybe we don't already have an AC though, so maybe he can go Shiva. Shiva is a good good item on him too.
Shivas would be a good idea as well. I like
But
that idea.
I would rather put it on Tidehunter since he's their initiator or counter initiator.
He's the one that's always jumping in first, getting slapped in the face more than anyone else. We've seen him just about every fight jump in, blow his Ravage, and kind of just be stuck there.
Okay, so he went for a BKB.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I guess it helps out.
I don't like the value of that item in that game. It doesn't.
Yeah, I feel like a Shivas or something would help out a lot more. And these Ice Blasts are actually hitting, doing pretty good work.
Yeah, keeping the lanes pushed and
keeping the lanes pushed and constantly hitting the heroes.
All right.
All right, here he comes. Sagan. He's being caught out here.
I think he has no buyback. Oh, this is big. If they can get him.
Oh, Hexed. Oh, Ravaged and Shackled as well. And they get two. Wow.
Okay, but he bought back.
He bought back. Okay. Geo in the middle of nowhere, though, pops the second Ravage, as well as the Blade Mail here.
It's not going to be worth it. This is only for a Wraith King, maybe?
For a Wraith King, maybe. Here comes the Chronosphere finally.
Sagan might die actually from this.
Sagan. Looks like he's trapped in a Mass Serpent once, though. Can he actually get out of here? No, he cannot. He goes down. We have actually seen a lot go down for get-outs, though.
Yeah,
like they're in huge trouble. We actually see a 5-for-1, 5-for-2.
Yeah, like blowing the Ravage. Like they didn't need the Ravage for the. I guess he was
the faceless.
Yeah, he wanted to avoid the Wraith King stunning the Shadow Shaman and stopping the Shackle, but
yeah, I don't know, man. That maybe a little too committed on that. Those Ravages.
The second Ravage though was a mistake because all he caught was like the Wraith King. Maybe like I think he got Batman too, like Visage and someone else. Like none of the cores got caught.
Yeah.
Beside the. Yeah, none of the cores got caught, like, basically.
And they got cleaned up, and here we go. Here comes the counter push, and they're going to be knocking on those Raxes. I don't know if they have enough time to actually take down this tier 3 there. Nearly everyone is back. Only 18 seconds left on the DK, and everyone else is less than that. They can apply some damage, but they don't have Exorcism. And
yeah, that's the thing. Like, Geralt has most of the map control. They keep. Oh, Batman? Oh, that was close.
Ooh, very close. Once again, it's going to be taking that damage from the corrosive skin.
I think the Roche is back up though, so this is going to be the next point of contention.
Absolutely.
This time they can't give it away. If they give it away, it's there is no chance.
Yeah.
There's going to be cheese on it. So
yeah. Definitely going to be wanting to contend with that. And I mean, they can this time for sure. I mean, their cooldowns are almost done. It's been a while since that fight.
Yes, and everybody's gonna have everything, and seeing how the last fight went, Geralt's gonna need they're gonna need the perfect initiation and catch the Void again though, because Void had to buy back that fight. I think if he doesn't buy back the fight, it's completely different.
Yeah, Yeah,
so
that Chronosphere did a lot of work, and I agree completely. Maybe they should have even backed off after they got that, after they saw the buyback.
Yeah, exactly. But I think they're already committed so much to it. They're like, okay, we have to fight.
Yeah.
And it's hard to always notice the buyback, in the middle of the action.
Yeah, that's true.
Like focus on landing the pass correctly, etc.
Getting picked early on here. So they are going to go for that push once again, though. They're not going to try for that the Roshan or anything like that. Mass Serpent wants to go down. A great Ravage as well. Wraith King is going to go down more than anyone else. But can they follow it up here?
No,
there goes the Chrono. Just getting caught out, getting right-clicked down by Sagan. And up the back there, we did see Dragon Knight go down as well. Second Ravage pops. But it's still just not enough. Everyone's dead by this point. Paco goes down, and all that's left is Mega Play, and he died pretty brutally. And that's 5-0. Well, 5 for, I think they got a Wraith King, but...
No, they got
a Wraith King ulti.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just not worth it. They've run out of time. 29-17 now. They can go for Roshan if they want, or they can just go for Rax.
Yeah, they can. I think they know. Like, the game's in their control, and they can't... Unless they do a big mistake, like some bad diebacks on Death Prophet and Viper or Void, then yeah, they can't really lose the game at this point.
Yeah,
the Get Out's gonna have to get a really good fight with perfect execution on the right targets at the right time, and
yeah,
it's much more difficult for Get Outs to pull it off than for Betboys. For Betboys, it's pretty straightforward. Like, get a Chrono, his Exorcism, like killing people. And
yeah,
well,
absolutely. We did see a couple of buybacks here, so they're gonna try something. They're gonna see a huge Ice Blast, but at the same time, we did see Shadow Shaman get picked off. And it looks like they might actually get pushed back, but they did force out 2 buybacks for that. They can just go to Roshan from here.
Can you get someone?
Oh gosh, on the Batman. Batman in trouble here. He goes down.
Actually, someone.
Oh, but did they go simply too deep? We see another beautiful Chronosphere here. Pusk, Tidehunter, and Garrel. Looks like they very well go down at this point. There's simply no way he's going to get away from a Viper at this stage.
Viper has no mana, though.
No mana, but doesn't matter. 4 of them there. And that's 2 diebacks. And all that's left is an Ancient Apparition to help defend this Tier 3, which is simply not going to work out. Down it goes. Oh, another Ice Blast there, but only hits the Death Prophet. Death Prophet now has Exorcism. So these Raxes are gone.
Yeah, it's going to be mid-Rax, and they're going to back off and go for the Roche.
Perfect decision making. It's really smart how they did pull back after forcing out those buybacks, and then it was all up to Get Outs not to chase them down like that.
But they wanted to get something out of the buyback, so it's not...
They wanted to get something, but I mean, they got to do it smarter than that, just running up mid lane and getting picked off from a beautiful Chronosphere.
Yeah, I think it went off. Like now, the cooldown is very low. It's like 80 seconds cooldown.
Yeah.
They can get it pretty much every fight. And yeah, I don't know, it's obviously going to be Roshan. It's going to be Cheese, and it should be game. Also.
Should be game. We'll have to wait and see what Get Outs are going to do against this. We see Ancient Apparition moving up, but I'm not exactly sure what he's got planned. He can throw another Ice Blast soon, but that's about all he can do.
Gonna put a nice Vortex just to have division there.
Yeah. I guess that's some. Oh, Wraith King going a little deep here. Does have his reincarnation there.
Doesn't really care.
Doesn't care. Pusk might care though. He's getting caught out here. He's going to take a lot of damage. You do see a Ravage.
Might die?
Are they going to turn this around? Rolme gets picked off. Double Ravage doing the trick as well as Batman. But Sagan, once again with the right clicks, with the Chronosphere, trying to take down Pusk here. And he nearly gets him. And he does get him. Has the Aegis as well, so he is going to come back into this. And Garrel caught in the middle of nowhere here. He's going to go down. And Paco is the last to stand and last to fall.
That was a good try. Like
valiant effort. I was not expecting them to do as well as they did.
That Prophet bought back and got Boots of Travel and TP'd on one of the familiars from Visage. So he was back in the fight instantly. And
from here, it could very well be another Rax. Exorcism is up, but it looks like they're going to save it for the Rax. Start clearing out this Tier 2. Here we go. Once again, another Rax potentially down. Still a long time left on Razor and DK and Tidehunter.
That Exorcism just got popped, so...
Yeah, this is not going to last, and we might see GG very, very soon. 38-20 at this point. Betboys is looking very, very strong. Down goes the second Rax.
They could go for. They might even go for Mega Creeps. I mean, for the throne.
Yeah. Pop this Ancient. They might as well try.
There is no Ravage. No, like both Ravages are already used. So
Yeah.
Get Outs cannot fight anymore.
No, they can't. And this looks like they're still going to try there. They're going to give it their best. And we see Chrono go down. Pusk once again gets caught out and is getting right-clicked down and will die from it this time, as well as Mega Play. From here, Dragon Eye is being tossed up. And Paco dies in his fountain. And from here, Garrel will also go down. Finally, buyback onto AA, but for what point? GG goes out.
Comes.
Very nicely played by Betboys, having a rough early game.
Yeah, Get Outs played pretty well, but they had a timer on the lineup, and they like the one, as I said, like they couldn't afford to give any ground to Betboys, but they did a couple times, and it basically cost them the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very nice game. Back and forth there. Very well played, very well salvaged by the Betboys.
Get Outs and Betboys too playing much better than they did in the first at the beginning of the season. So.
Yeah, they have definitely grown a lot.
네, 뱃보이즈 축하합니다. 여러분 끝까지 최선을 다해준 뱃보이즈와 게라우스 선수들에게 다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁드립니다. 네, 이렇게 해서 뱃보이즈는 2연승을 거두면서 티어2에서의 잔류를 확정지었습니다. 잠시 후 오늘의 티어1 경기가 여러분을 찾아갑니다. 지난 경기 2연승을 거두며 티어1 3위에 올라선 레이브, 그리고 7연승으로 티어1 단독 선두를 달리고 있는 MVP 피닉스. 과연 오늘 레이브는 제퍼, 포커페이스에 이어 MVP 피닉스도 잡아낼 수 있을지, 저는 잠시 후 레이브와 MVP 피닉스의 경기로 다시 돌아오겠습니다.